Hello guys, LukeJ speaking. Welcome to Bedtime Stories episode number 432. Today we're to the final part of our This is 100 Years of Wonder storybook collection. So let's read it up, shall we? So we got for us. The last one we're going to read is called Lion and the Last Dragon. Here we go. Once the courage, everyone's good at something. Ben just said that in the movie. Happy that was her name. Sorry, but that's just me, of course. Anyways. Even though I never heard the two movies and followed two parts. But anyway, here we go. Every afternoon, Lauren meets her father, Benja. Oh, it's a he, not a she. Sorry, I didn't know. Anyway, for tea. Anyway, she had been spending much of her time in trade. I'll be going to be Dragon Gym soon, okay? Proud of your hard work, Benja said. But you must remember to make time for other things. Balance is important. Exactly. Yes, Bob. Why not? I have a surprise for you, Ben just added, handing over the basket. Wrappers inside she a small armored ball. Okay? Makes perfect sense to me, so very good on that. Even though it's a great one for this whole thing. Even though it's a great thing to make dragons. You know, if you watch this remix for you, buddy, dragons for you. Next page. Anyway. Wyatt pick it up and held it in her hand, something like that. Two furry legs appeared and a big pair of eyes looked up at her. Makes sense anyway. Anyway, his name is Tut Tut. I mean, that's his name. Sorry, Miss McKenna. Said Benja. It'll be up to you to take care of him. Exactly. Why was this little lion? The little creature was adorable, and she was like him instantly, something like that. She wasn't sure what to do first, Bob. Remember, patience is balance, said Benja. Make sure you look at the best in him. Exactly. This makes more sense than anyway. Even though it's a great idea to make patience, and it's a key for the whole thing. So, there you go with that. Next page. Anyway, once the TED Talk down, watch as he took a few clumsy steps. Beetle landed in his path and charged towards him. Alarmed Tut tried to get out of the strange creature's way. Instead, he accidentally flipped over the landing on his shell. And he strained to get up. Wait, like I said, I gotcha. Johnny, she turned him over. I can tell you what to be good friends, Benja said. Thank you, Bob. Wyatt said. As she gave her father a hug. Thank you. I love him. Exactly. Kind of like the hedgehog difference in this whole thing. So, sorry the hedgehog references, ladies and gentlemen. Next page. Anyway. Back to grown up hedgehog, but it's kind of a dragon difference. Anyway. With Wyatt head back out, she tried to get Tut Tut to follow her. He was distracted by that one, had to pick up, hit him up, something like that. Anyway. Carry him. She took him to an obstacle course. It was Wyatt's favorite place to train. Wow, okay. But Tut Tut seemed to distracted by all sorts of things outside the course. Wow. Okay. He went around looking at the flowers and spider webs. It's scary looking. Water poles and turtles. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, ladies and gentlemen. Swabins. Wyatt spent nearly all the time taking care of him, just her father had said, but it's hard work. Okay, I don't know what to do next, but have to at least do something about it. You gotta at least not look at the flowers and look at the obstacle course. Come on now. Spiderwebs, wall posts, and tools. Concentrate on your obstacle course. Then do that. Next page. Anyways, Deborah had an idea. She built a mini obstacle course for Talk. His first challenge was to climb some name. Instead, what Talk ended up chasing a butterfly. Yeez. They were supposed to be balanced on some logs, but instead Talk rolled and landed stuck on his back again. Yeez. How's that gonna help us? Finally, Talk was supposed to cross a ball board. But instead, Talk was sitting on one end of the board and fell asleep. This is too much. Come on, you gotta at least do something. So, do something about it. Thank you. Next page. Anyways, the next day at tea, Wanda told her father about Talk. Wow, okay. Try to give him his own mini upscale course. I have to pronounce his words in the beginning of this episode. Oh well. But it didn't work that very well. I don't know what to do, Bob, she said with a sigh. Be patient, said Baga. Ben just announced it anyway. You're still going to know each other. Everyone's good at something. Once you figure out what Talk is good at, you know what to do. Yeah, sit down in the thinking chair and think. Next, anyway, while struggling, Talk seemed to be good at one thing. Getting distracted. Okay. Just then, she looked at the tea table. Talk was eating all the desserts. Wow. He seemed to be distracted again, or was he? I don't know, Talk. You tell me, especially Raya. What's just who happens? You gotta at least not eat one dessert at a time. Please. Thank you. Or else you have a stomach ache. Next page. Anyways, when Raya saw how focused Talk was on his desserts, she had a new idea. She called Talk, makes no sense anyway, but he didn't respond. When she held up a treat, Talk raced right over to her, whatever. But Raya gave him a small piece of the treat, then he would walk away. Huh? Talk fall. But Ryan Talk returned to his monthly obstacle course. Every time Talk made it past an obstacle course, Ryan gave him a treat. Talk was habitually in trade. They repeated the exercise every day, and Talk became better and better. Wow, good job, Talk. At least do something about this. So you have to at least do something to get more exercise better than eating desserts all the time. Like me sometimes as a late boyhood or adulthood. Well, late childhood or adulthood, something like that. It depends. So what happens? Next page is, anyway, we're almost done in the book. One day after Talk had zoomed past every upscale, Wanda said it's time. Wanda brought Talk to a much larger upscale course, but when she trained, she began to practice. Talk followed her. We worked together all day and for several days afterward. They improved their skills and Talk got lots of treats. Wow, okay. Now they both were very ready for the next big challenge. Talk and said, let's do this. And that's what I should have wanted to do. And I have at least do something about it. And we're going to have to figure this out, even though there's a way to finish this whole upscale course in a way to make more sense. So, at least do something about it. Now, we're almost done with this book. We have one page left. And that is, of course, the following. Talk has proved to be a good friend. Sticking with him by her side through the toughest obstacles. Now Raya has passed her put on gloves and would make a mask and tied her hair back. With her friend Tut by her side, she crept in the night. Raya was ready to show her she had the strength and the talent to pass all the obstacles to reach the inner platform where the last dragon's gem was kept, and proved herself a guardian of the gem. Makes sense anyway. And that was exactly what she did, with a little help of her new friend, Tut. And that was exactly what she did. It makes more sense. It had to be that way, and it has to be more sense that way in the goodest way possible. And that, my friends, is Disney 100 Years of Wonder Storybook Collection. What do I think about this book overall after 18 parts? Well, some chapters were kind of mixed, some of it were not. I think some of the movies were good, possible. It has been part of the movie began, middle, and some of it were not. Okay? I think this should have been part of the beginning, middle, and end instead of to say begin, middle, per se. I'm sorry, but this book was kind of a successful way, but Disney 100 Years of Wonder is a great book. I'm giving this book a final rating. I'm giving this a 8.5 out of 10. This book was it's kind of like I want to do this book reviews, but I want to do this bedtime stories per se. That's just me. This book had been let's just say a good book to read, but I highly recommend you check it out for yourselves to celebrate Disney's 100 Years of Wonder. Go check it out when we get a chance. That was episode Bedtime Stories, episode number 432. Hope you enjoy it. Let me just move on to the next, move on the tapes and see when the next episode of Bedtime Stories is. So I'm just trying to figure out when the next one might be. Come on, until you can do this. Oh, here we go. The next one I'm doing on Bedtime Stories is Sesame Street Elmo Says. Okay? Because it's a board book. Okay? Just to make more sense. I thought we were going to do this after so many months of reading Disney's 100 Years of Wonder. Okay? And that is going to make perfect sense. Because we're doing something very special. Something 500 episodes of Bedtime Stories. And like 27 more episodes left to go after this episode's over with. We'll see what happens. Till next time, Joe's Box Baby. We can more Bedtime Stories episodes for you guys. Till then, out. See ya.